opponent, and we kind of jumped on them early, and I thought defense played really well in the first half. They scored 7 points in the first half, and we tried to get an onside kick, keep the momentum going, and we didn't get it, and they were able to punch it in right there and get 7. But then we started the second half with an interception. And, and then we just kind of relaxed. We were kind of moving guys in and out, different positions, and a lot of penalties, and it just kind of got a little sluggish. We'll try to put a better product on the field. But we finished strong, got a stop at the end. Offensively, I think we scored on every possession except when we stopped them on defense right there before the first half. I think we had about 30 seconds, whatever it was, and I thought Troy got out of bounds, and the ref didn't see it that way. So. We just, we had to use our timeouts to get the stop on defense to get the ball back, and we were trying to trade 2-for-1 possessions there. So, but overall, great effort, and that's what we wanted going into the bye week. Have some momentum, get healed up. Active rest is what I told the guys, and come out, and we're going to kind of be in the meat of our schedule coming out with. I believe we have Frisco and then Tucson, then Massachusetts, and then Frisco again. So that's a 4-game run there. It's going to be pretty tough for us.
Shannon Brooks coming in. This is his second game, I think. And has he been hurt to start the season, or you felt he had this in him?
Yeah, I mean, he got a little banged up in training camp, and he had to start the season on IR. But, once he got healed up, we got him back in. And he's 100% our best protector at running back. Does a great job. He's got great vision. He's still learning, to see the holes. They're much quicker in this game, and but great effort, and he's been solid for us. I think he had 4 touchdowns tonight, 1 receiving, 4 rushing.
Coach, Isaiah Houston, he's been used in a variety of ways this season. We saw that tonight in this game. Just what are your thoughts on Isaiah's play and how he contributes to this team?
Well, he's still learning, but he's got great effort, and he certainly can make plays. And the one thing I noticed tonight, he was stretching that ball out, trying to get every inch he could when he was returning the ball, and we got to make sure we take care of the ball. There was almost a fumble right there on one of them. The one he ran down inside the 5, that ball came out. So we just got to make sure we have ball security. But he's, I think the sky's the limit for him. He's a smart guy. And he's still learning the game, but he's going to be a heck of a player for us.
Coach, there's a pretty tremendous atmosphere in the building tonight. How much do these fans and their support drive you and your guys?
Well, we feel like we got the best, fans, in the league. Rattler Nation comes out and supports us every time, and it's really loud down on the field. It's hard to hear sometimes with the headsets, and we appreciate their support. We understand that they could choose a lot of different ways to spend their money, and they choose to spend it with us, and we want to make sure that we put a great product on the field.
Coach, I guess the only downer on the night, I know you're not happy. You talked about it, the point afters, and I know in close games that play a factor down the road. How do you address that? How do you get that situation better?
Well, I think the best way to address it is for me to just annoy Jeff Jernigan with it the whole bye week, and he'll get tired of listening to me, and we'll make some changes and get it fixed. But we're struggling there, and it's snaps, it's protection, it's holds, we're missing extra points, and a lot of that is just mental. But it's going to cost us in a big game if we don't get it figured out. But I promise you, we're gonna figure something out over the bye week.
What's the message to the team going into the bye week?
Active rest. You can't ask them to play any better than what they've played, in the first 5 games of the season. And we got a lot of little things we got to get better at, attention to detail. But this is a work in progress. It's about the process, right? So, I think the guys are buying in. We've got a really strong locker room. They love playing together. I thought there was way too many penalties tonight, and we got to look at that and get it addressed. And a lot of them were on defense. So just alignment, lining up too wide. We got a really young defensive line, so there's rules how you can align, and they got to understand that and think through that when they're out there playing and be able to process that and line up right. But, I think that our character and our intelligence on this team is really strong, so far. And, I really like this. I really like this team. And, right now we're healthy. We really haven't hit any adversity yet, and that's, I think we're going to see that over the next 4 weeks coming out of the bye week. And I'm kind of hoping we do get some adversity. I think you need some adversity before you go to the playoffs. So I'm hoping that the other side, we're playing their top teams. Tucson went out and signed DeQuan Neal. They can certainly put up points. So we're going to start seeing some better quarterbacks over these next 3 or 4 games. And, we got to work cut out for us because, Frisco's, they got a whole room full of quarterbacks over there. They got 2 or 3 guys that can play. And then, Massachusetts quarterback was the MVP of the championship game last year and had a really good season. So, our defense is going to get tested, and we're going to see if we can, give them the answers of the test before we play it. But, they got to come out and respond and execute.
Coach, do you think Kyrie and Ezel would be this good in their first year? I mean, they're doing a nice job in that back end for you.
Well, they're getting their hands on balls, and that's important. This is a possession game, not a field position game. So, with it being a possession game, you want a defense that's going to create turnovers. Obviously, Day and Winfrey have been MVPs on the defensive side of the ball, and then we got 2 strong young corners that are very good ball skills. We still got to clean up some technique things, but they're still learning the game. But the thing I like about those guys is they get beat and they come right back and they make a play, and that's a sign of a good defensive back. To be able to mentally recover and move on to the next play, and they've been able to show that. And, they're getting their hands on balls. And now we're going to start seeing some better quarterbacks over the next 3 or 4 weeks. So, let's see if that continues and we're able to get hands on balls and continue to pressure the quarterback. Good, fellas? All right. Y'all have a good weekend. Easter weekend. Happy Easter. Bridget.
How we doing? Yeah.
Kind of weird schedule, all these road games, but has that made you guys come together even better?
Yeah, I said last week said that those 3 games just felt like one big game week. Like it was the same week really, just because it was a lot on us. And I think, like we said, we talked about us getting to this point and overcoming all those games back to back. And I thought that would be good for us mentally. Like, we did that. It was a hurdle for us, but we did it. And then the games being Monday, Fridays, like all different type of just, games all over the place, not the regular standard of what we used to. So it was a little, it was a challenge, but I think everybody responded well. And we was able to come out, with energy every game and not really let it affect us.
You're not running the ball as much.
Yeah.
You're passing the ball great, and you got a guy like Shannon Brooks doing it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to. Like it's, you seen when I decided, okay, let me make a play now, and ran the end zone. But other than that, it's just like everybody's there, open. The plays work, so it's just we did run a quarterback draw, and I was surprised that we called it because we haven't ran quarterback draw all season, which is cool. I mean, I got like we always talk about, like however you want it, that's how you're gonna get it.
Drew, is it safe to say with this offensive unit, especially at wide receiver,
Mm-hmm.
guys have got to have
Yeah.
practices
Yeah.
on the field because you don't stop.
No.
If they don't show up in practice, someone's going to beat them out to play.
That room is crazy, man. We got guys that made plays at other teams, guys that scored. We went over guys that scored 20 touchdowns. We got 4 or 5 guys that scored 20 touchdowns last season. So it's like everybody is, locked in, coming in every day, ready to work. And, guys they're in the right spot, man. I can't say enough about those guys. As you see in the production, you see the numbers. Like it's there's not nothing I'm doing special, but the guys are there, and I'm, able to get the ball to them.
Drew, you're 5-0, but how do you keep, as a leader on this team,
Mhm.
how do you keep everyone level-headed? Because it doesn't matter where you are. last thing
Right.
that matters the most?
I mean, just finish and getting better. That's really been our thing this year, is just getting better every day. Whether we playing, whoever we playing at practice, even getting better in the games, like especially offensively. That's all I say is like, yeah, we good, but we could be better. Like over and over and over again, just getting that into our head, like, because the sky's the limit. But the only way we get stopped is if we, oh yeah, we good, we you know, and we start kind of feeling ourselves. It's the only way we can get stopped. So the goal is to just get better every day and just pay attention to the details and whatever it is, like, just get better at it. Like, and that's, you'll see like the maturation of the team, and it's just by the time we get there, we'll hopefully be out our best. But that's the goal. Just keep getting better every day, and you know, you're not really worried about being 5-0 if I'm looking at the game like, I could have did this better, could have did that better. Like the win don't even, because I'm looking at what we could do better and how we could, you know, move on. So the wins, that's when they just start to stack up.
Now going into the upcoming bye week, just what's the confidence level that you guys have right now?
I mean, like I said, I don't even really like pay attention to that. Like, I really don't. Like, it's all about us. Like, we're trying to figure out exactly how we can get better. Like you said, the rooms are stacked. Like, you see Demery come in the game and make plays. Like, the rooms are stacked. Everybody we got in the building is a dog. So it's just, that's what's supposed to happen. We just gotta not get complacent and just continue to get better, continue to cut out all the other stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's where the confidence comes from, like practice. The confidence comes from, I know these guys, you know, I know these guys giving it they all. I know these guys paying attention to the detail. I know I can go to my receiver or running back, say, hey, bro, I need you to do this. Communication is there, like, hey, bro, I need you to do this time, blah, blah, whatever. And that's just, like, that's what I want to get better at. That's where, you know, the leadership, little things like, all right, cool, I feel the team kind of fading a little bit. Okay, let's see what we need to say, what do we need to do to get us back on track. So, like, that stuff is what I'm worried about. The schedule is, I mean, the record and stuff is for the fans.
Drew, Coach kind of talked about it, about soon enough you're going to be facing better quarterbacks
Yeah.
in the defense,
Yeah.
being tested more. But early on, what do you see from the young corners that have stepped in? Kyrie and Brandon Ezell, and of course you can't say enough about Dylan and Day in that
Yeah.
field, that leading the charge. But those guys stepping in as rookies really playing well.
Unbelievable. And camp, like, I thought I was tripping. Like, they keep getting a hand on the ball. Like, what do I need to do better? But I mean, it eventually made us better as an offense. And then when we start getting better, they start getting better. Like, okay, cool. And it's just been that thing the whole time. Like, they going against the best, we going against the best. So we making each other better every day. And then when they just come to the rookies coming in and just being, you know, having to walk like it, having to talk like it, making the plays. You know, it's never like, okay, next year he'll make that play. Like, no, they own it. And like from every time, and I love to see it because in my head I think I'm a DB. So like when I see DBs making plays, I'm like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I would have did. Like, so I just get it like extra excited when I see DBs making plays, and then for those guys to be rookies from here, you know, having like it's awesome, bro. And then for them to just come to the team and be ready to play and take our defense up another level, man, it's big time. It's big time, and Coach did some good recruiting because they can ball for sure.
Coach mentioned that he thinks you guys are the best fans in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Rare in this league, you see so many fans so passionate.
Right.
How much do you guys feed off them? How much do you feel their presence when you're on the field in the big play?
Yeah, tonight was special, man. I mean, you could feel them. When I noticed it was like first down or like second down, all you hear about defense. I'm like, is it third down? Like, what's going on? It's just engaged. Like when you know the fans are engaged, they know what they're talking about, and that's the thing I like the most is they're knowledgeable fans. It's not just like crazy. It's like, okay, we on off, cool. Boom, we know when to turn it up. We know when to do this. We know when to do that. You know, we know what a good play is. We know what so it's just having them there, being loud. Is nothing like it. I play against the Rattlers multiple times, and it's not fun. It's not cool. Just because you can't do anything like it with the crowd noise and then the relentless defense blitzing every play. It gets hectic. So I know those guys are feeling that, and I can't thank the fans enough just because I've been on the other side and I know exactly. You know, in defense all night long is just like, oh, man. So, yeah, I appreciate them more than enough, man, and they're going to come out every time. It's amazing to see it.
Drew, how are you spending Easter and this little Drew getting Easter basket?
Yeah, Easter basket for little Drew, man. We're going to bye week now, so we're going to go to the water park or something like that and just, hang out and get to hang out with my son, man. It's dope. This is his first time. Like, he came to games before, but this is his first time actually getting to experience the game. Like, I handed him the ball, and he was like, like I'm not his dad. Like, like he was like actually a fan at the game. Like, oh, he gave me the ball. I'm like, so it was cool. He got to come in the locker room the other day, so it was cool. This was his first time actually getting to experience the whole thing. Before, he was too young. He always saying it's too loud, but I could just see it on his face. He was having a blast, and it just made me feel good.
Before or after the water park, will he run routes or will you run routes for him?
Man, I probably have to run. Well, we do both. We do both right now. He's still running routes and he's still throwing. So keeping all our options open, but he doing the basics right now, man. It's crazy to see it, bro. It's scary, bro. It looks just like me. So it's crazy. Like, we're doing little drills now, but he said he want to play quarterback, so we'll see. But I'm not going to force nothing on him. Yes, sir. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Drew.
Was this your second game?
Yes, sir.
Did you just really feel in a rhythm tonight, like this was going to be the breakout game?
I put it on my offense. I put it on my teammates. The hoes were there running the ball. The blocking was great push. I wouldn't have had the game I had if it wasn't for the line. Receivers, great blocking on the edge. That's really how all that happened.
You had a 100-yard game. When's the last time you had a 100-yard game?
Probably since I've been at Minnesota. It's been about 3 years.
Feel pretty good, just proud of anybody.
Most definitely. This, like Drew said, and I've been hearing about the home games and our fans. We got the best fans in the league, and this is really amazing to see them come out every week, show support at all the home games, and that gets me excited. That's one thing as a football player. I love the fans. I love the energy. I love the loud noise. I love putting pressure on the other team. That's something I enjoy watching. So it was amazing day today. I'm honestly just ready to get back to work.
Shannon, how much does the game of football mean to you? You've been through a lot in your life, more than most of us should ever go through. And here you are, and in some cases, I mean, let's face it, you're lucky to be alive right now. How much does this game, and just regardless of football, how much does the game mean to you and just living every single day in your life?
First off, I want to give all glory to God. I would not be here if it wasn't for God. I'm a man of faith. That's what I lean on. Like you mentioned, the darkest time of my life, standing by that train and getting hit by that train, that's what I turned on. That's what I called on, and he picked me up, and he carried me all the way through here. In football, I've been playing it since I was 6 or 7, and a lot of the times, actually I know a lot of athletes in this world. Growing up, all we play is football, so that's all we know. That's all a lot of people know. And that's one thing that I really do want to break the stigma of is, like you said, I mean, football is a game. It's a great game. I love the game. I'm playing until I can't play it no more. But at the same time, it's bigger than football. And when football comes to an end, what I want to use my story for is for all the athletes out there that their whole life, since they were kids, they've been having people telling them they're only a football player. So when that comes to an end, a lot of people mentally don't know how to handle that. And that's the situation I was in. So, but football has taught me a lot. It's taught me how to be tough. It's taught me discipline, responsibilities, accountability, being a teammate first, putting others first. Football's taught me so many things that I can just go on and about, and I'm forever thankful and blessed to be able to have the abilities to play and still be here today to play. So I'm thankful. Every day I'm thankful.
Shannon, what does it mean to be making such an immediate impact these past 2 games for the Rattlers, as well as making everyone in Minnesota and all the Golden Gophers fans so proud?
Like I said before, man, it feels great, and I really want to press and give thanks to my teammates. Once again, this is a team sport. This is a team game, and I cannot run the ball without my line. We can't even have a offense that moves the ball without a great leader at quarterback. We got to have receivers catching the balls. It's all coming together, and I'm just one piece of the puzzle. But it feels great to be able to come in and see the work pay off, adapting to the playbook, and in practice, finishing every runs. I just work to be the best I can be, just because I've been through so much in my life. Every morning I wake up, I don't want to waste a second. If I'm going to be
at football practice, I'm gonna give it my all for my teammates. If I'm gonna be doing anything, I'm gonna give it my all, and it feels great just to see some of that coming to light. Still got a lot of work to do. I had some mistakes tonight that I've already been looking at that I gotta fix. So just come in this bye week, work out, get right. Don't sit around. I'm definitely not doing that, and just get better, be the best I can be for my team. Yes, sir.